Hi, this is Trish with Decant Designs, and tonight we are going to make a pillowcase. This pillowcase takes 3 pieces of fabric, one for the main body, one for the cuff, and one for the trim. All the directions will be in the description on the video. Let's sew. The main part of the pillowcase will be cut at 27 inches. The selvage is at the top, the fold is here. The next piece of fabric is going to be for the cuff, and we will, on the fold again at the bottom here and the selvage edge at the top, we'll cut this at 9 inches. And last, what we'll need for fabric is what I'm going to call a trim piece. And this will be cut at 2 inches. Again, selvage at the top, fold towards me. I've folded the main fabric in half so my ruler can reach the whole cutting surface that we need to cut. Line up all of the selvage edges together with all 3 pieces of fabric, and then just trim off the selvage edges. And now for the cuff and the trim, we're going to open the cuff up, fold it in half, and iron raw edges together. And now we'll do the trim piece. Fold your raw edges up together and then just press the length of your trim piece. Next, lay your cuff right side up, opened up like that. We did iron it, we got a crease in the center. Lay your main fabric right side up on top of the cuff. Match the tops as best you can. And then your trim piece, the raw edges towards the top, and line all that up, and then we'll clip or pin. I'm going to clip it. That would be my cat. Sorry about that. Once you have that all clipped together at the top, making sure everything's nice and straight, just take the main fabric, roll it up like this, and then we'll fold up the cuff, and we're going to put the clips with this, and we're going to sew along the top. So I'm going to go ahead and clip this all the way down. Okay, I'm just getting the last couple of clips in. Okay. Now let's go to the sewing machine, and we're going to sew a 1/4 inch seam along this whole thing. Okay, so let's sew the pillowcase together now. Here comes a fun part. You take out the tube part, just turn it right side out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press it and fold it in half. I'll be right back. So I've ironed the pillowcase, and as you can see, it's a little off at the sides. That is no big deal. Happens, right? So I'm just going to trim it. So I'm going to fold it in half this way. Because, you know, sometimes sewing isn't perfect, and we just have to accept that and be okay with errors sometimes. And I believe every single pillowcase I've ever made has a little error like that. And I've made lots of them. So, just got to give ourselves some grace and move on. So we're gonna, look at that, perfect. So instead of sewing, folding it in half and sewing the sides, I am going to do a top stitch along here with a coordinating thread color because I don't like this to flip up. That's just me. You do you, boo. Now I'm going to sew the top stitch down this trim piece, and I'm just doing it just inside the presser foot there. Okay, so we've sewn the top, we've done this top stitching, and now we're going to sew the bottom and the side 1/4 inch seam. And there we have our pillowcase. I really like the top stitching along the trim piece and the coordinating fabrics, and I've given lots and lots of pillowcases to people for gifts, and they cherish them because they just love homemade gifts. So I appreciate you sewing with me tonight, and if you don't mind, please like, subscribe, and share my videos. I would really appreciate it.